Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 14 of my Drazhoath the Ashen Campaign. The episode where I finally snap. I finally break. My mind shatters into 1,000 pieces. However, before that, got a little orc army to deal with here. Well, let's just say goblin army, Skarsnik army. Either way, we've taken out the rock lobber because that's, of course, keeping these guys from attacking us. They will stick back and let the rock lobber do its business. But with the rock lobber defeated, they realise they've got no option but to charge our lines, which is good for me because I have artillery, which means I can batter the shit out of them before they arrive. So Nobby returning from his successful bombardment. 21 kills there, not bad. Leading the way is some Orc Boar Boys, Ragnarok Spiders, Squig Herds, River Trolls, and Normal Trolls. And then the second wave is mostly infantry, with the third wave being Sotling Pump Wagons for some reason. I don't know why they're sticking back there, but never mind. The Orc Boar Boys having to sit in the fire there, getting roasted. Ah, the smell of roast pork. Delicious. Charge down across the hill. However, the blunderbusses are kind of waiting for him. Sort of not in a great position though. Never mind. Never mind. We're going to need them to take out the Ragnarok Spider, because there's nothing else in our army that can really take out an Ragnarok Spider quickly. Shooting it, however, should have the desired effects. Enemy general is charging straight towards us by himself. An interesting strategy. Gets twatted by Hell Cannon bolts. Then several more Hell Cannon bolts. And then arrows. And then he moves into range of the blunderbusses. And he rethinks his life choices and flees the battlefield. Off he goes. So far, so good. River Trolls taking a lot of fire damage there from the Hobgoblins. Ragnarok Spider charging in, which means we're moving up. The blunderbusses are now forcing their way back through our lines to safety so they can then knock out the Ragnarok Spider. Hoggish greedily charging straight towards the Ragnarok Spider, getting a big chunk of its health there. Big chunk. Nobby continuing to drop spells from above. And here comes the infantry line, backed up by some Sotling Pump Wagons. The Trolls not lasting very long under that barrage of fire arrow fire. And the Ragnarok Spider is about to have a very bad day. Once the blunderbusses realise they're not shooting at the Boar Boys, they're supposed to be shooting at the ruddy giant spider. Remember that thing? There we go, stripping its health off very, very rapidly. Unfortunately, the Dwarf Warriors do take quite a lot of damage from... the Fanatics. Oh, I fucking love Fanatics, but not when they're used on me. Bull Centaurs just wading into battle. I do like the Bull Centaurs. They are such good boys. Hobgoblins moving in to assist, the Sotling Pump Wagons being routed. This unit of Chaos Dwarfs took quite a lot of damage. Oh, not more Fanatics. Uh-oh, watch out, guys! Watch out! No, Serpentine! Oh, ow. Oof. Yeah, those big blocks of infantry just... Ugh. Big chunky blocks of infantry do not do well against Fanatics. Fortunately, the Orc army has had enough and is fleeing the field. I'd really like to be friends with Skarsnik, but I feel like we're from two different worlds. Ooh, Hellhammer. Skarsnik, mate.
Speak your words and I'll decide if yours lives or dies.
If we can get a peace treaty, if I can, like, beat the shit out of him enough, I'm wondering if maybe he'll come around. He'll peace out of fear, and then, you know, I can go on a charm offensive. Careful, Cass. I don't know about the physical resistance. It does increase the miscast base chance, which I'm not. But then the physical resistance. I mean, 20% physical resistance is quite nice. But Winds of Magic cost? Oh, too good not to take, in my opinion. Spread control. Sure. Is Skarsnik's army scary? Yeah, pretty scary. I would go with fairly scary. A fairly scary little army there. Hello. I don't... Are you at war with... Oh, you're at war with... You're at war with Drazhoath. Right. Right. Well, I could actually confederate one of you. If I confederate Drazhoath, what is that going to do for me? Well, we'd probably be in quite a lot of trouble because Azhag. I could grab these, but again, Azhag. It's not like we can't afford another army. On the other hand, we would get all of his debris. So all of these would be ours, which is quite nice. Does it matter if we lose some settlements, really, at the end of the day? I mean, we need another army up here anyway. It'd keep him busy, wouldn't it? And then we could go... I mean, once this has been mopped up, I mean, yes, we might have a Cathay issue. Because they're not... Yeah, they're not super happy, it has to be said. But I think we're going to do that. Yeah. So now we have all of their seats, which of course is very nice. However, it does mean we've got a bunch of their settlements as well, and we are losing quite a lot of money. Oh, we've got the Dreadquake mortar in this army as well. Okay, I mean, okay, you lot are fired. You're fired. This army is actually pretty good, although I would say there's probably some quite expensive units there that we probably don't need. You actually have some... Holy shit, that's nice. Wow, that's really nice. Holy shit. That is also a really nice item. Holy fuck. Okay, well, you're fired. Sorry. I know, but look, it's, you know, things had to be done. That's fine. Where are you? Okay, you are fired. Yeah, bugger indeed. You're just a money chump. Right, we've only got the 3 armies, and you know what? I think that is kind like that. The amount of money we're currently losing is kind of okay. It's not great, but it's manageable. It is manageable. You know, I prefer it if we weren't losing that much, but we'll do it. Thirst for magic. Power reserve plus 3 per turn. Ah, yes. 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 Talk dirty to me. Also, we've got so many talismans. Okay, where's that really nice item? What? It was arcane, wasn't it? Did I lose it because I sacked him? I don't lose items because I sack people, do you? They just get dumped into you. Do you? Wait, what? No, there it is. So it's a talisman. So Winds of Magic Power Reserve is, so fucking good. And you don't even need it on your main character. You can just slap it on someone else. I could slap it on Haagen-Dazs. Or even better, this dickhead. Crushing Anxiety. Like, he doesn't actually... Like, it's more of a support item than anything else. That's really good. Yeah, okay, you get that one. You get that one. Right, what else do we have? Opal Amulet. We'll merge that. Fuck it. Brass Cleaver. Very nice. Oh, really? Holy shit. Luck Stones are fine, but Dragon Bane things are garbage. I want to keep... The Brass Cleaver is just a nice item to have. It's just, there's no reason not... It's a nice boost. It's a nice little boost. Potion of Toughness is pretty good. Furnace, I mean, again, this is something you could potentially just give to, like, this guy. And then he can just, like, you know, throw a hammer in there as well. Makes him less shit. The Potion of Toughness is really good. I don't really care about that, so we'll fuse those. Chrono Commands. Well, you know what? If we got a bunch of Kadai, and I know that Drazhoath really likes Kadai, and I don't have any in his army because, well, one, I didn't have the building for it, and then two, they're kind of arse. That might be useful for them, potentially. Spell Shield is arse, so we'll get rid of that. These are garbage, so we'll get rid of that. Well, what? A what? What does this do? Okay. Okay, another very nice item. What do you have for... Oh yeah, that's pretty good actually. Who else do we have? We have Nobby. Nobby's got a Crown of Skulls, so we'll keep that on Nobby. Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem has been doing excellent work, but we've also got Astrogoth Mech Daddy. He's only got the Book of Asher at the moment. On the 45. So... Expert Charge Defense. That's probably never actually going to come in useful for you. Wait, did we have the armor for that? And I think I got rid of it because it was arse, wasn't it? Did I get rid of it? Maybe I kept it. I kept it. We kept it. What does it do? It gives you more hit points and unit mass. I mean, I don't really know if that's good. I mean, it's not. We could give this to you. It would give you shit tons more armor, and you'd have more hit points and mass. I think your mass is already broken, isn't it? Like, you've just got a lot of mass. So if I give this to you, then you get the set bonus, which gives you more mass. I don't entirely know how much mass you have, but I believe it is outrageous. So, good times there. Train Operator. I love me a Train Operator. Let's do that. What's a Wallsmith? I mean, that's okay. Veteran Overseer? Sure, why not? Sure. Oath of Contempt is a really nice item to have. And sure, you can have one of those. Why not? Let's pen it. Yeah, fine. Gambler's Armor is nice, but turn it into a Brass Cleaver, which is actually even better. I would actually... You know what? Haagen-Dazs, you're kind of the guy that I would give a Brass Cleaver to. Because if you're running around with your lads, then you're just going to buff them. So that's quite nice. So we'll do that. Tormentor Sword. Oh, I'm just going to fuse those. Ogre Blades is fine. Who has that? I have no idea who you are. A Dark Mace. That's pretty good. Sucks Vigor. Little Vigor suck there. I don't know who you are either. I've got a bunch of people. I don't know who... I wonder if it's like these guys. Who the fuck has this? Who the fuck are you? You're not that guy. Sludge Boris. Good. Oh, unless it's someone I've disbanded, maybe. That's got... Okay, Nobby's got that one. Yeah, I'll give that to you, I guess. I mean, you know, I'm going to give you the Brass Cleaver. Sure, let's do that. Let's do that. And we'll fuse those two as well. Chrono Command. Okay, we'll fuse those two because I don't... What we get? A Scroll of Leech. Right, that is trash. Never mind. Okay, well... You know, some good stuff there. Some good stuff there. And we've now got a whole bunch of extra stuff, which is nice. We're also losing 2,000 money a turn, so we do need to do something about that, ideally soon. What settlements did we pick up? We grabbed the Blasted Expanse, which is giving us some stuff. This one's probably the... Oh, do we even have defenses here? What does this do? Upkeep. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we definitely want defenses here because this is looking a little bit dicey. It's a little bit dicey. More conclave influence. I mean, that's fine. We've got this. Tell you what.
Your basement pleases me.
I'm glad you like my basement. Right, I'm going to give... If I give you 4 Dwarslav... Because let's face it, I can't... Okay, can I have a military alliance, please? And one of those, and one of those. Sure. Well, I don't need military, because a military alliance gives you military access, doesn't it? So what if I... Oh, you're just going to give me all the money anyway. Alright. Cool. I'll take that. Thanks, mate. Okay, with that, I'm hoping... We can get Mech Dad. What does Mech Daddy have? He doesn't have Mentor. He does not have Basalt Body. So we're going to grab Basalt Body. Bull Centaur reduction in cost isn't the worst thing. Diplomatic Relations could be a nice option. Hero Capacity +2 is quite nice. Piercing Intellect is... it's fine. Okay, we'll get Master of the Conclave. Otherwise, I mean, he's got some spells there. That's fine. He's got Hellish Blows, which is the Kadai shit. I mean, it's not the worst thing to have. It's not Logisticon. That's fine. He's got a bunch of spells. I mean, overall, that could be a lot worse. So, I'm pretty happy with that. I would like the unilateral agreements because that would give me the... So, that means that every time you go, you complete a convoy, you get a unit in your army, which is something I think should be base, but fine. So, I would like to get that, but for the moment, we don't have it. In the meantime, we get Aquashi... Aquashi? Whatever the fuck that is. Then we'll get Power of the Conclave, because I reckon we've got a whole shit ton of abilities that we could... What do we actually have at the moment? So, we have more diplomatic relations. We have a random follower or banner. We've got settlement income. We have raw materials. Excellent. We have the Armor of Contempt, which is an army buff. We have campaign movement range after winning battles. We've got armaments per turn, and we get an extra weapon or army ancillary every 3 turns. We get more Winds of Magic power reserve. We get armaments cost reduction and grants a random magic item or ancillary every 3 turns. So far, so good. We've also got Conclave influence gain, +1 per turn for factory settlement buildings. We have a Dreadquake battery, which is quite nice. Unit capacity every +1 every 4 turns for random chosen bull centaur, Kadai, or flying monster. We've got the Kadai summon. We've got the Flame and Shadow, which is like some weird bombardment, which I don't think I've used before. We've got the Winds of Magic, power reserve, capacity +3 for each sorcery seat claimed. So that's quite nice. We get spawn a temporary army of hobgoblins when sacking a settlement. We get an upkeep reduction for every military seat claimed. We get construction reduction -2% for each industry seat claimed, and we get the workload requirement and raw material consumed per turn reduced by 5%. This doesn't actually give us anything apart from the ability to confederate. So that's a lot. Also, what I'm interested in is how much power. Got 121, and we get 13 Winds of Magic a turn. The local province is 6. Everything else is based on technology, characters, or events. Lovely. Okay. Slice Sludge, you get Woundmaker. And right. Right. Okay, that's fine. We're going to go with that. We are losing quite a lot of money per turn. Ooh, does Kugath want to peace out? He does. He does want to peace out. I'm kind of tempted to do that. With that said, I reckon if we take this, that would be pretty good for us. On the other hand, Kugath as an ally. Kugath as an ally. Now, Archaon doesn't really give a shit about him, which is fine. I mean, I could do. Grandfather Nurgle wishes you to know how much he adores you. Oh, that's nice. Maybe later, Kugath. The other problem is you're just a really bad neighbour to have because you tend to just spread plague everywhere. Oh, Skarsnik, you do have 2 Goblin Rock Clobbers, which I am not super happy about. I mean, I could just auto-resolve this. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're going to fight it. We're going to fight it because it just seems like the most sensible thing to do. Need to take out these rock lobbers before we do anything else. This is the bombardment ability, which was... It's fine, I guess. It's alright. It's no Dreadquake, but it's fine. Little purple sun over those archers. Try and deal with them. The purple sun does sort of like just skip away though. Not doing too much damage there. Nobby taking some spirit leeches from the what's it, giant river troll hag, which he can't really heal, so not ideal, but he's not taking much damage elsewhere, so I think he's probably fine. Skarsnik's army now on the move, lumbering ahead with the 3 rogue idols. So a lot of rogue idols. So with the greenskins and recruiting shit tons of rogue idols and Ragnarok spires. Never mind, the blunderbuss is being held in reserve just to deal with those rogue idols, and the Kadai knocking out the rock lobber for us. The fanatics coming out, but not doing too much damage to these large entities. And the light goblins are going to get... I mean, these guys do have bonus burst infantry as well of 20, which means against infantry, they just shred. They just shred. We're trying to take out the Goblin Rockclaw, but I hoped that the last Spirit Leech would do it. It does take out several of the actual Rock Clobbers themselves. One survives. You know what? I'm kind of okay. One Rock Clobber is... You know what? That's fine. I'm not too concerned about that. Just the one Rock Clobber, actually. While the rest of the enemy army is moving into range... Nobby has... He's popping his little pistol off every so often. It doesn't really do anything. Like, genuinely, if he didn't have the pistol, I wouldn't notice. I guess it's a little bit of extra damage, but it doesn't seem to really... Well. I'm interested to see, like... Okay, so he's flying in. He's got 12 kills. He's got 903 damage dealt as gold. He's now got 926. So, I mean... I guess if you just pop that... It doesn't shoot very quickly, though. So, it's going to take a long time to actually, like, do anything. I don't know, I'm not convinced. Basically, I think he's probably just better off in melee combat. Well, he might be a little bit more susceptible to being sniped, but he's certainly going to do a shit ton more damage than popping up with his little pistol. It's like a little firework. Squidcopper's getting into range of the sneaky gits and paying the price as they chuck a shit ton of knives at the hobgoblins and send them fleeing off. Stomping pump wagons also getting a face full of knives. On the right flank, the Stomping pump wagons charged by the bull centaurs and routed off the field as well. Our main issue is going to be those rogue idols, which is why we've got the blunderbusses being held in reserve, although we are currently shooting up the back of the hobgoblins. I mean, I don't really care that much. The stone trolls getting shredded by the blunderbusses and fleeing from the battlefield long before they reach our lines. However, here come the rogue idols. These things do pack an absolute wallop. Gore does taking some spirit leech there. Skarsnik, what is Skarsnik? Is Skarsnik actually... Oh, he's like very slowly moving up behind the rest of his army. Very sensible Skarsnik. A very wise decision. The rogue idol getting a face full of blunderbuss and, yep, not liking it. However, they do have these effects where they will do damage around them. Is it bombardment? Yeah, it's like a bombardment thing, which will kill a lot of your... it's hobgoblins, who cares? Like, it's hobgoblins. It's fine. Oof. Yeah, bring it down. Bring it down. Oh, there he goes. And just in case you're wondering, large entities falling over do damage. Another rogue idol. This one bringing up the rear, wading into the hobgoblins, but the blunderbuss is continuing to strafe him with fire. How much damage? Ooh, look at how much damage dealt as gold they've done. That's a lot of damage dealt as gold. They're really taking apart those rogue idols. And the hobgoblins. But you know what? Rogue idol's dead. That's good. I'll take that. And with the last of rogue idol being defeated, the goblin army routes, including Skarsnik, who never actually made it to battle. But at least, I guess he kept his little green neck safe. Okay, that's not bad. Bad group of labour. Do we want the money? Because we are loot. Nah, I think we're probably right. I mean, we got 2k from that, so it kind of covers us. 95 labour isn't very much, though, is it? I'll take the cash. Oh, Archaon, even as my friend, you find a way to fuck me over, you piece of shit. That fucking guy. Oh my god. Oh god. God damn you, Archaon. Okay. We got some issues. Right, so now we've got a new front. Thanks, Archaon. It's really what I wanted. I really need that. Like, I was just thinking, oh, you know what would be nice if I had yet more enemies. That would be super swell. And look, you fucking did it. Which means, okay, I'm gonna say we're gonna head into the mountains. Sure. So I'll take these. I wouldn't mind the Great Hall of Greases because it does have a gold mine. Should be nice to have. But it does look like our Spelcher is going to secure that. I guess, right. Okay. Okay, we had a plan. The plan has... So, a few people have been getting quite antsy at me because I haven't been using Underway. And I'm like, look, guys, alright, Underway is not always the best option. I know it exists. It can be useful. However, Underway, March stance. Underway doesn't... And also, if Underway usually doesn't move as far as you can actually move, it's only really useful in the mountains. And if you Underway, you can't recruit. And also, you just jump to a location, which means that if it has got me in trouble before, where if you jump to a location and there's enemy armies nearby, well, you're fucked. So, it's oftentimes better just to walk, or if you need to get somewhere quick, run. Like, tunneling your way there, like fucking Bugs Bunny, and not always the best option. We could go and kick characters. Oh, hello.
I can't.
It's little Rudiger. Alright, Nobby. Nobby, you're doing some amazing work, mate. Really just grade A shit. You are doing some... Oh, great stuff. But we need to... let's go Fave Unit. Ooh, unless we go Magical Reserve. No, because I would like Hurricane coming. But you're just going to have to stay there and fend off the Empire. Don't know what the Empire has.
Not possible. Can't
see, but never mind. You're going to just deal with that. You got Gorduz. You got Hobgoblins. I don't know what else you need. It's pretty much Well, I mean, maybe a Dreadquake mortar. But then everyone needs a Dreadquake mortar. Also, I need to try and keep Queek alive to at least run some interference for me, but I'll be honest, it's not looking good. Okay, more money, yes. No, we didn't have more money. Okay, no, from what? How much? Okay, yeah, we got the raw meat. Okay, we got that. We could get more armaments. I don't really need like the amount of. I mean, I've got armaments is not my issue. I could always buff some lads, couldn't I? Bull centaurs. You could have murderous rampage. And devastating flanker. Oh, that sounds good. Let's do that. Yeah, I mean, suppressive fire is. Don't you already get suppressive fire? No, we don't. You get extra powder. I could give you an extra reload as well. Suppressive fire would mean that units have to slow down. I mean, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it? How much has that lowered it down? Okay, I mean, yeah, now we could use more armaments, but all of our boys, slightly scarier. Astragoth is going to start dealing with Azhag up here. Azhag has been a constant pain in my sides. Okay, you don't have the thing, which is actually good. You don't have the explosive shells. You know what I would like to give you is a bull boy. If I can find somewhere I can recruit one here. No, because I've been looking at the wrong fucking button, haven't I? Like an idiot. There we go. Who we got? Superior, not bad. Greedy, income from post-battle loot, could be nice. Violent, enable sundering attacks. You're up. You, my friends, are in. We'll send you into Astragoth's army. His army's actually pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't mind some more infernal boys, but otherwise that army is generally fine. We've got 2 Iceforge legions, which is why it's. I mean, it costs a bomb, but they're so good. It's like having 4 hell cannons in your army, but with 1 slot. I mean, it's just so good, so fucking good. Do we? Okay. I mean, you know what? We're not losing as much money as. It's not overly concerning me. Boris is going to be an infernal engineer. Sure, let's do that. Let's do that, and we ignore you as always. You get to be a blade master, and you get hidden stores. How many caravans have we got on the go? Oh, we don't have an active one. Well, in that case, you're returning. Okay, you can go. Where do we want you to go is the question. We have plenty of armaments. I could send you up here. This seems like a fairly safe one. Send you up there to get more lads, because I mean, it's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. We could always. They've changed. Oh, that would fuck me up. They've changed where the position. I guess because the bonuses of because we got the Labour one used to be here, didn't it? Ooh, all sneaky. Okay, we will do this to sort of like boost our PO, which is fine. We're good across the board. Okay, but you know, we could keep that going. Could keep that going. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to upgrade Scrap Tower because I don't trust that we won't have a sudden Kugath attack. How much does this cost? I'm going to go with it because I do think those defenses are going to be useful. If we can like clear out the mountains from Kugath, I'm hoping that we can... How does Gorson Archon feel about it? Can you just like... Okay. They like each other. That's great. Perfect. Okay, just don't fucking kill each other, okay? Fuck me, it's so hard. So hard to make friends in the Warhammer world. Oh, I didn't see Kugath there. We didn't see old Kugath there. It does say Pyrrhic Victory, which I'm not surprised. Oh, he does have 2 Soul Grinders, though. Don't like that. 2 Soul Grinders plus Kugath himself, and he is an artillery piece, so this is going to be rough, but doable. Fought a lot of underway battles this episode, haven't we? Holy shit. A lot of underground fights. That's Kugath this time. Quite a nasty army. It's going to be tough to defeat. Oh, those death heads doing a lot of damage. We're going to be careful of that. But I was hoping to try and draw away some of the enemy army. Now the main problem is going to be Kugath and the Soul Grinders are just going to batter us. So Soul Grinders quite nasty. Kugath quite nasty. They can put out a lot of damage. Put out a lot of damage. Where is there, like, is that the sun? It's very bright. I do like the god rays though, very nice. Okay, we're luring away. Now we've got 3 units of Plague Bearers, Exalted Plague Bearers. They really want to shoot us. Which is fine by me. Also, I didn't know that the cultists got the War Shrine. Holy shit. But, because the cultists were kind of like the melee guys for Nurgle's army, which was fine. But I think this is better because obviously this thing is like the... Yeah, so it gives heal per second. So that would be... having a cultist or 2 in your army would be very useful. I don't want to play Kugath now. I do love my Kugath. Do love my Kugath. Haven't played him a while. Haven't played him, so good. I mean, I play Festus, which is fine. But a little bit of extra Kugath could be nice. Okay, we're trying to take out those Exalted. We're luring these guys. So we've managed to, like, we lured them to a corner, and then we flew over the other side and then round about because they are quite slow, which means it's going to take quite a while for them to catch up with us, which is good. However, the Soul Grinders are now in range, which means they can start pounding us. I have put our units in like a nice long lines to try and mitigate that. I also put the blunderbusses in the front, and I don't know why I did that. So yeah, but you can see a lucky hit there did quite a lot of damage, which is not ideal. Have we sent the Kadai to sort of like deal with the Exalted Plague Bearers? Well, the Plague Bearers do have quite a lot of weapon strength. They don't have a lot of armor piercing, but a lot of weapon strength. Go try and take out these Plague Bearers. Nice hit there. So we're coming in, I'm trying to knock these guys out. I probably should have used a Dreadquake there, to be honest. If I'd used a Dreadquake, that probably would have saved me time. Meanwhile, the Exalted Hero charging straight towards us. A show of endurance. Unfortunately for him, that endurance doesn't go so well. Even with the missile block chance, yep, he goes down. Trying to give us ourselves a little bit more time with the Dreadquake there. Those units pulling back away from us. One of the cultists getting destroyed just before it reaches us. Oh, we're under such heavy bombardment. Okay, so far so good. Meanwhile, the Kadai have gone down and we've decided that we need to get the hell out of here. Ideally, before they start shooting us full of death heads, like that. Ow, 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 ow. Good. Right. How many shots do they have? Like 3, 4? Too many. Too many. Okay, we did do quite a lot of damage those 3 units, but still, not nearly enough. Meanwhile, the Beast of Nurgle getting destroyed, the front line starting to fail, but the Infernal Guard with the Fire Glaze still strong enough to mop up any survivors. I feel like Uncle Fununcle charging in, wading through his little brethren. But unfortunately, his height is not an advantage as he starts getting shot from all sides, getting that suppression on as well. Oh, the magma cannon taking so much damage from the Exalted Plague Bearers. And there's a giant there as well, which managed to sneak through our lines. Sly Sludge taking out Carmel Immelshilder. However, the Bull Centaurs finally getting into range of the... I mean, they haven't killed... I mean, 40 and 60 isn't very much, but still, it's a lot of damage they've managed to do. We're coming in to assist against this little melee over here. We're coming in to assist against the Kugath and his Soul Grinders, hoping that the rest of our forces can mop up the last of the enemy army. You can see the Bilious Thunderguff getting shot from all sides there, and then finally going down. The Dreadquake doing absolutely nothing, but never mind. See, Uncle Fununcle has also gone down. And now, without the constant threat of being bombarded, the Fire Glaives can now concentrate on one unit after one unit after another. There we go, that's how it works. And just wipe out those Exalted Plague Bearers. It's getting shot from all sides, making them sad, and they start to disintegrate, which is great. Meanwhile, the engagement over here continues. Trying to take out those Soul Grinders, and obviously Kugath. Unfortunately, this army is proving to be very, very resilient. I think Kugath is probably... managed to do some damage to the Plague Bearers there, but they're getting awfully close. And although they've lost quite a few of their members of the unit, they've still got enough damage to be problematic. So we continue to try and bring down those... They're so tanky, these Soul Grinders are so tanky, they're hard to bring down. I need to be careful. I don't want to lose anyone. I've pulled Duke Nukem out of there just because I feel like these guys are going to try and... oh, that's a lot of... I mean, I feel like they're managing to do a lot of damage to their own Soul Grinder, actually, so I'm actually kind of fine with that. Meanwhile, the rest of our army is on its way to assist. Because I feel like if you're going to kill Kugath, you just need a lot of missile fire. Trying to deal with the Exalted Plague Bearers. Get him, boys. Flaming Sword of Ruin. Buff ourselves up a little bit. Oh no, stop shooting at me, you bastard. No, no, no. Oh, oh, oh. That was rough. Boris is getting out of there, which I'm kind of fine with. The Great Taurus as well, pretty low on health. It's got 5 kills. Let's get... Yeah. Yeah. It's not very good, is it? Realistically. You know, it's like, it doesn't really do anything. I guess... Like, I guess if it was cheap, I'd be like, oh, it's a flying unit, I guess I can use that, but it's really expensive and bad, so... I don't know why you'd waste your armaments recruiting them. Just doesn't do anything. Anywho, Kugath is eager and charging, apparently, which good for him. However, as our boys move closer, we're now in range. Unfortunately, the lads are blocking the view. All Centaur renders. The Immortals, the Infernal Fire Swarm there, still gushing apparently. Got 43 kills, not bad. We do have magical and flaming attacks. The Bull Centaurs slowly getting surrounded and being pulled down. The Immortals just walk, no rush. No rush, boys. You know, nothing. Oh, there they go. Getting in there. We do have the Miasma of Pestilence, though, which is going to reduce charge bonus and melee attack. So, you know, really did... I mean, not that we have a lot of charge bonus, of course, but still. Does mean our lads are going to struggle to hit the Exalted Plague Bearers. I feel like Kugath is tall enough that our guns should be able to shoot him anyway, but we have to move everyone out of the way. But finally, Kugath is being shot to pieces by all of the remaining Fireglaves. And in spite of his prodigious resilience, it's just not enough to deal with a shooting squad. There's no point. Oh, we lost unit Chaos Dwarfs, never mind. There's no. I mean, the replenishment is fuck all. There's no labour there. So I'll take the cash, thanks. It'll keep us going for the moment. You know what? I'm not going to pin that on Archaon because that was Goldtooth, right? That was his. That was his choice. That was his choice. He made his choice. It was the wrong choice. The fuck? Why? I swear to God. Like, they haven't been at war before, and literally the turn after I have a military alliance with Archaon, suddenly he's like, oh, I'm going to fight him now. I can't help but feel that's yet more player bias. It's more like, let's get the player. No, there's another way we can get the player to declare war and shit. Well, let's do that then. Right. Well. I think we're going to have a little resty poos. Because, yeah. Alright. Well, growth, I mean, growth is completely useless for us. Plague resistance is okay. Okay, yeah, you're going to need this. Because you're literally tanking so many people with your own face now. It's genuinely kind of distressing me. I mean, I'm literally at war with everyone around me at this point. Like, I mean, apart from this direction, and this direction, because there's a fucking ocean there! Anyway, so... Fuck's sake. I did... So, right, broken... So you had... Right, war with and treaties is 94 and 89, which means... The only, like, you weren't at war with beforehand, so I mean, Archaon kind of liked Goldtooth, didn't he? And that again, 85, war with Goldtooth is 45. I guess you did have the aversion, but still, I don't. Well, surely being my ally, he'd look at that and go, well, this could go one of two ways, and, okay. Okay.
You are fit only for dissection.
I don't want to do this, but I feel like I'm going to have to. I've already got too many people trying to kill me. I don't need more. So we will peace out with Kugath for the moment, just out of sheer necessity. Then Okay. I mean, the mountains are such a clusterfuck. I'm kind of like, can we just not? Okay, I'm just going to bring Drazhoath over here. Gonna come over here. Oh, maybe I should have kept him here if we get some better units. I mean, that was an option. Yeah, the extra control would be nice. How much money do we have? Okay, enough that we're not super worried right now. Okay, that's fine. I guess we need to take out Rudiger. Little Rudiger. Again, that's quite a nasty army, isn't it? There's a lot of demigriffs there. I'm not super into that. At least he's only got one war wagon mortar, so that's something. Quite a lot of cavalry. The cavalry is something we're going to have to deal with. However, do we get assistance from the ratties? Get the feeling no. At least they're marching, right? So they're marching, which means they're tired. They've taken some damage, so it's not all bad. It's not all bad. It's fine. Okay, yeah, we will spend the money there. Because then we could get some more factories. So if I get... Yeah, so, right, Duke is going to have to head... Oh, the problem is then I'll board a Cathay. I don't really want to board a Cathay. I prefer not to have Cathay trying to kill me as well as everyone else. On the other hand, you're Gorst's being friends with everyone once more. Is Village doing anything? Is he actually getting any shit done? Because it doesn't look like it. It looks like he's being absolute fucking trash. What the fuck is going on over here? Oh, for a minute I thought that was Chaos Corruption, but no, it's just lanterns. Right. Okay, it looks like Cathay is fairly homogenized, which is kind of a problem. How close are we to a short victory? Well, we need 5 more settlements. So we can get 5 more settlements to get the short victory condition, which would be nice. Then to long campaign, we need to kill the dwarves anyway. So, I mean... And hold Zana Grund, which at this rate isn't actually going to take very long. I also can't remember what I've done for the crisis. Have I actually... Is there a crisis? Did I turn it off? I genuinely can't remember. That's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, fuck, there's Volkmar as well. And I'll see you in the next episode.